Donnie Baseball, let's talk about him some more. After he gets a documentary, he then decides to resign as manager of the Marlins. And this decision reportedly is mutual. And that makes a lot of sense. The last 5 seasons, 4 of them have had 90 or more losses. He's been there, what, 7 years? 6
the
or
one
7
time they
years
didn't
now?
is because they didn't play 90 games.
Right. Whoops. Yeah.
They made the playoffs, but they didn't play 90 games.
That's
They
exactly
probably
right.
would have, because they started off pretty good this year, playing pretty well, and then
We were
tailed off and
surprised.
fell off. Yeah, and then fell off at the
Yeah.
end, just like what we actually expected. So
Yeah.
it makes sense, and I bet you though that there are some philosophical differences between Donnie Baseball and the front office with that team, because Derek Jeter left, and that was
Yep.
what he cited, right? Essentially,
Yep.
what
That's
he said.
exactly right. That's what I was going to say.
So,
Yeah.
so I, so I saw this, and I was like, okay, so where does Donnie Baseball end up?
Right.
Let's play our
Yes.
favorite game. Where does Donnie
Yeah.
Baseball end up?
Meaningless predictions they're so good. Where does Donnie Baseball end up? Okay, he's going to do a stint in a broadcast booth for a year. And it'll be like a tryout situation. I wonder if they'll bring him on to Yes Network and give him the Beltran treatment. Let's see what happens. That could be really cool. He could end up in a couple of other places, but he's gonna take a small breather. I don't think he'll accept a bench coach position, but though he could,
No.
I doubt it. I think if he
He's
did,
manager or nothing.
yeah, I think if he did, it would have to be like a deeply personal reason. Maybe like if his best friend came to him and said, "Dude, I got this job and I want to do it. I want you there with me." Like, okay, I think he would do it in that situation, right?
Maybe,
But that's it though.
guys still have their pride, though. You know
Yeah, but
that
that's
he's been a
it.
manager for 2 teams already, and then taking
Yeah.
a demotion. And and I would, if I was his friend as the manager, be like, you can even say in the presser that you're doing me a solid,
For sure.
just so they know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was by name selected. Yeah, totally. I don't know that would I can see it maybe, but honestly, I believe that he'll do a year, he'll take a gap year, and then he'll end up on another team somewhere. It'd be interesting to see what he could do with Anaheim.
That's where I think he's going to go.
Be really interesting.
That team has talent to win. They just need somebody to hone it in.
And Donnie Baseball has talent to get a team. We don't know that he has what it takes as a manager to get the team through the playoffs and to a World Series berth. But what we do know is that he can get them to the next guy. He can hand it off to the next guy and bring them up. So, because that's what he did in LA.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see. I think from the front office position with the Angels organization, he makes a ton of sense to like be a middle guy. Okay, it didn't work out with Joe. Let's move in Donnie Baseball, and then we'll wait till the next, Snitker is available or something like that.
Yeah, I honestly think he would go into Anaheim, and Artie Moreno is getting ready to sell that team. The Angels are for sale.
Yep.
I think that you get a new owner in there, you get Donnie Baseball in there, and you've got a whole new fire burning in that front office.
Totally.
And the bridge is way stronger between the front office and the clubhouse at that point, and you have some direction. You have a plan, so a GM who knows what he's doing, and I think that team could be really scary. I hate to say
I
it,
agree. No, I agree.
but I think it would be the kick in the pants that they would need.
Well, and with the talent they have and some of the moves that I think Donnie would advise, they could do some craziness. Yeah. And that might be the team with that laid back, because he has sort of a laid back everyday player mentality, right? And so I wonder if that with the beach vibe kind of feel the Angels have would all fit. Oh, that's cool. That could be really cool, man. Yeah. Woo! I just love.
Well, and
Donnie.
that was the other thing too, is that he seemed to really like LA. So why would he not like Anaheim, right?
Yeah, exactly.